Chris, this is so tricky for the Chiefs because I've seen teams and coaches do it. Yeah, I've seen Bill Parcells with your dad play his starters when they've already clinched home field throughout the playoffs. So
yeah.
Is Andy Reid doing the right thing here?
I do. You got to play. Well, I mean, listen, I understand not playing Kelce and Mahomes and Chris Jones. I get that. But, like, sit out the whole team, let all the backups play? No, I don't agree with that. I don't. You got to play a little bit. Like, the way it sets up right now, and I did a video on Instagram this week about this, I mean, they're going to go 3.5 weeks without meaningful football, a meaningful football game. Right. That's scary. That's a recipe for getting upset in the divisional round. That's what happens. Remember when the Ravens got upset by the Titans a few years ago in the divisional round? They didn't have to play anything the last 2 games of the year. Oh, bam, bam, boom. Oh, wait, this is what it's a street fight again? We forgot what it's like. We haven't played football in 4 weeks. So that's what I worry about, even for a team like the Patriots. I mean, like the Chiefs, right? Like you mentioned it. Whether it was the Parcells Giants or the Belichick Patriots, they had a lot of games where week 17, it was all locked up. They didn't really need to do anything, but Brady and everybody played like maybe into the third quarter, and then they took them out. Because, it's too long of a time, and you don't want to do that, and you want to go into the playoffs somewhat sharp and ready to go. So I hope the Chiefs play a good majority of their guys, at least a good amount of the football game.
I will say, if you have the ability to keep Joe Burrow out of the playoffs, you should probably take that opportunity. I mean,
I hear you there. I hear you there. Now, listen, Denver's no easy thing either. You just saw them go to toe-to-toe with Joe Burrow.
Right.
We saw them. They should have beat Kansas City as well. I don't think Kansas City gives a fuck, Stugotz. I don't think they give a shit. I think Kansas City's like, bring on whoever you want to bring on. We're ready. And as much as Joe Burrow's scary, they're less scary than years past because of that defense, right? Those other years when Kansas City had to play Cincinnati, those defenses were pretty good. This is one I think they look at this year and go, we can score 30 on this defense for sure. And I don't think there's quite the fear from those top teams in the AFC of Cincinnati like there used to be.
Chris, the only difference is that's the one matchup they play in with a quarterback. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't, but the quarterback thinks he's the better quarterback on the field.
Yeah. Or he's certainly not afraid. That's for sure.
Yes.
But, I mean, that's where I'd love to see him get in because, I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, Burrow, Mahomes, Allen, and Lamar all on the same side of the playoff bracket. I mean, the four guys that are clearly in a class of their own right now and quarterback in the NFL, it's like those four, and then we can make a list after that, right? I mean, that they stand alone, and I would love to see all four get in.